I thought that I could fight. I thought that I was trained for this. I was built for this. I thought that I was a different kind of breed. I remember the day that I was leaving Kirkland to go to my yard. I went to Tiger River in Spartanburg. This was a level 2 yard. Because I was under the age of 21, I went to a specific dorm. In this dorm, everyone was 20 years old or younger, so from 17 to 21. And I remember talking to some people on the bus as we rode to, Inari, South Carolina. And they were just saying, like, I was like, man, I'm ready, I'm a nice guy, like, I'm cool, like I'm gonna fit in and blah blah blah. And I remember this one black guy, he looked at me and he was like, bro, don't go in there with that Mr. Nice Guy fit in stuff. Like, these people don't care about you. And I remember being like, what does he mean? Like I've been in jail, many times. I know how this goes. Like, I know how to make friends or fit in or whatever. And I remember when I walked in the dorm. You walk in the dorm and there's just like this little hallway, and there's a door on this side, which is A side, and there's a door on this side, which is B side. And I remember everybody standing there at the window and they're looking. It's like 20, 30 people, 40 people, you know what I'm saying, standing at the window. In this particular cell, there's probably, 70 people on each side or something. And I remember them all standing there, jumping around, looking crazy, like, yeah, fresh meat. Yeah, you gonna be my, what, and all of this people saying all of this stuff. And I remember the moment that happened, I was like, what have I got myself into? Like, okay. And like I say, my coping mechanism, which was rage, anger, fear, was about to trigger that to happen. And I remember when I walked in, when the police came out, the CO came out, he unlocked the gate and he said, okay, go in. Your room is, whatever my room number was. And I remember this guy. We have these big green army bags. You get 3 brand new, suits to wear. You get shampoo, all this stuff, right? And you have this big army like backpack thing that you're taking into your cell. And I remember these 3 or 4 guys. They come up and just tried to snatch my bag right away and take it from me, And I remember dropping the bag and just like putting my hands up, like, we're finna fight right now, And I was so, man, I've never it felt like fear just gripped me in a way that I'm never gonna make it out of here kind of way. And I just began to, like, ready to fight. And it was a shock. I really went into shock. And everybody was trying me. Everybody was trying to figure out, are you gonna fight or not? And I remember I go up, I put my stuff in my room, and I remember the CO saying, are you gonna stay in? You want me to lock you in, or are you coming back out? And there's this thing in the back of your head saying, stay in the room. But I knew, because I had been in jail before, I knew, like, if you stay in the room, you're gonna tell everybody on the rock that you're soft, that you're scared. And I was like, nah, I'm not staying in here. Let me put my stuff. So I'm finna go establish my, my alpha. I'm finna go establish myself, because if not, I'm not gonna make it through here. You know what I'm saying? And so here I go. I come out there, right, and I never been a color guy. Like, I never have saw color in that way. But in this instant, I realized, like, I'm the only white person in this whole dorm, in this moment. And I really felt like I've just entered into a world that I was not prepared for. And yet I thought I was. I thought that I have lived my whole life up until this 17-year-old point. I've been to jail. I've been to the worst juvenile facilities there are in South Carolina. And I've held my own, and I thought I'm surely prepared for this. No, I wasn't prepared. So here I am, trying to establish my alpha, trying to establish, like, hey, I'm gonna fight. I'm not gonna be a punk. And So I need to go to the restroom. I go to the restroom, and as soon as I get in the restroom, what happens? 4 guys, they roll up on me, right? Hey, you're gonna pay us so and so amount of money. You know, they go straight into extortion. And if you don't pay us, you see those guys over there, you see that gang over there, they're going to jump you every day until you pay. And they're trying to extort me. They're trying to scare me into paying. And I'm like, I'm not paying, bro. And I just try to make my way out of the bathroom, you know, and they put the hand on the shoulder and I just like squared off, you know, like, nope. And so I'm trying to establish myself, but it was at that moment in my life where I found out that you're alone in this world. There's no one here to take care of you. And if you're gonna see mama, you're gonna have to become a monster. And so I did.